All right, look, no more excuses for Justin Herbert, bro. I'm sick and tired of Justin Herbert choking at the end of games. I'm sick and tired of Justin Herbert's wide receivers getting blamed. I'm sick and tired of Brandon Staley getting blamed. No more excuses, bro. Like, enough. Like, this Justin Herbert, no, no, no. You can't be a top five quarterback and never win close games. Even Daniel Jones had like 7 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. At some point, you got to close games. Baker Mayfield, even in Cleveland, had game-winning drives. I mean, damn, man. Even Kyler Murray. Look at Kyler Murray last year versus the Eagles. Had a game-winning drive. When's the last time this dude, Justin Herbert, had a game-winning drive? And I felt like every single week, this dude, Justin Herbert, had the ball in his hands with a chance to win the game and didn't win. All right, so now that they got Jim Harbaugh, I'm just gonna assume that Justin Herbert's gonna be clutch. Like, I'm gonna assume that Jim Harbaugh is just the clutch maker, the kingmaker. I'm just gonna assume that because Jim Harbaugh is officially the coach of the Chargers, Justin Herbert's gonna stop choking games. Can we all agree on that? Is that what type of time we on? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. Inquiring minds want to know. Because now my Twitter timeline is blown up with, oh yeah, the Chargers this and the Chargers that. Harbaugh this and Justin Herbert and the Chargers was the most desirable job because of Justin Herbert. For what? Homie don't win nothing. Homeboy don't win nothing. On one of the most talented rosters in the league, he can't even make the playoffs. Come on, son. CJ Stroud made the playoffs. The Colts got closer to the playoffs than this dude, Justin Herbert, did. What the hell are we talking about? Like, come on, man. Enough. He didn't beat Green Bay. He didn't beat Dallas. He didn't beat the Ravens. I mean, shit. He didn't beat Kansas City. Like, there's mad times. This dude, Justin Herbert, has the ball in his hands. Chance to win. He didn't beat the Dolphins week 1. There's just so many times Justin Herbert gets the ball in his hands late in the fourth quarter and chokes. He on some Jason Tatum shit, bro. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. 2-minute drive Herbert or final 30-second Jason Tatum. They both sorry. I don't know what's worse. A freaking Justin Herbert drop back in the last 2 minutes or a turnaround jumper from Jason Tatum to win the game. I don't know what's worse. They both gonna end in the L. Like, it just makes no sense. It's mind-boggling to me that people want to bet the Chargers. They're not better than the Chiefs. If my man Antonio Pierce get a quarterback in Vegas, they ain't better than Vegas. And if the Broncos get a quarterback, they ain't better than... Like, stop it. I'm not sold on Justin Herbert. I mean, look, was Brandon Staley the best coach? No. We can all agree that Brandon Staley had flaws. But Justin Herbert, when you're making $50-something million, isn't that why they pay Herbert? Herbert is supposed to be able to overcome. Like, I could understand if the Chargers got blown out on a weekly basis. That I would get. But if I'm Brandon Staley, I hate Justin Herbert because he got me fired. Everybody rips Brandon Staley. Oh, Brandon Staley sucks as a head coach. Brandon Staley sucks as a head coach. But I'm sorry. But if I'm losing 8, 9, 10 one-possession games every year, maybe my quarterback isn't that good. Maybe my quarterback's a little overrated because as a head coach, all you can ask for is to put the ball in your allegedly top 5 quarterback's hands at the end of the game. He ain't come through. Let's call it what it is, man. This dude Herbert is not clutch. He's not a winning player. Even his rookie season with Anthony Lynn, he blew a 17-point lead to the Saints. Blew like a 17-point lead to the Raiders. Bro, speaking of the Raiders, how you lose a Derek Carr for a playoff spot? Remember 2 years ago, the last game of the season, all Justin Herbert had to do was not lose the game? He could have tied, he could have won, and he could have went to the playoffs, and he lost to Derek Carr. How the hell do you lose to Derek Carr, the final game of the season, with a playoff berth on? No. Y'all better miss me with this Justin Herbert shit, bro. Y'all gotta miss me with this. because y'all hold all these other quarterbacks accountable. Mahomes, when he lose, get held accountable. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, or Tua Tagovailoa. When these quarterbacks lose, they get held accountable. Y'all be ready to rip Dak. Y'all be ready to rip Tua. Y'all be ready to throw niggas under the bus. But then you got this bullshit in LA with Justin Herbert. Y'all don't say nothing. It's as if Justin Herbert is above reproach, like he's beyond criticism. No, he's not clutch. Period. Oh, Tua can't beat good teams. Oh, the Cowboys can't win big games. Man, please. Ain't this the same dude who choked away a 30-point lead to Trevor Lawrence in a playoff game? That bum Trevor Lawrence overcame a 30-point lead against Justin Herbert. Can we just accept the fact that Justin Herbert ain't like that? He's really not that guy. Can we just accept that? He's just not like that. Yeah, y'all could download this video. You can clip it. You can save it. When the Chargers win like 6 or 7 games next year, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. When the Chargers mess around, win 6, 7 games next year with Jim Harbaugh, nope, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing because the dude is not like that. Period. I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know he's not like that. Because if he was like that, he'd figure it out. Period. I watched Peyton Manning go to a Super Bowl with 4 different head coaches. Tom Brady won a Super Bowl with 2 different head coaches. It's not always the head coach. The players play, coaches coach. When my $50-something million quarterback gets the ball back with 2 minutes to go in like 8 games and we lose all 8, that's a quarterback problem. Damn it. Whatever, bro. Like I said, shout out to Jim Harbaugh. I was always a Jim Harbaugh fan. I always liked the guy. I love his energy. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he could fix Herbert. I don't know if he could fix Herbert. When it comes to Herbert, it wasn't a coaching issue. It was a Herbert ain't clutch issue. That's 2 separate entities. Could you imagine if Justin Herbert was a Cowboy and blew all these games in the fourth quarter? Could you imagine? Like, come on, man. It's just nobody gives a damn about the Chargers, so he just never gets held accountable. But the truth is, if this dude played in a regular football market, New York, Dallas, Philly, hell, Kansas City, Texas, he'd get ripped. He'd get ripped, man. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Throw those FUs in my chat if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.